Yo, I'm Electron15 and today I have a super important video that has a big chance that will change your life. Self-improvement is literally the process that's going to get you from where you are today to the person that you want to become eventually. But firstly, we need to understand, who do you want to be? Today we're talking about goals. There will be a lot of people trying to negate goals and saying that it doesn't matter what you have for a goal, it matters if you reach it and how do you reach it. And even though I agree a little bit, I have a big argument that I think is actually going to beat this perception down. Okay, so let's imagine a bullseye, and let's imagine that we are the archer and the arrow is our decisions. Now, if we don't see the bullseye, we're not going to be able to shoot precisely and actually know what we are shooting at. If we want to hit the center and we don't see the center, it's going to be super hard for us to aim at it, if that makes sense. So we firstly need to know what does the bullseye, aka our goals, look like. Okay, so what we're going to try to do with this video is to actually set goals that we can actually achieve and be successful in them, so we can live a life that we actually want to live. Okay, so before starting this video, I actually want to thank and kind of give a shout out to Brian Tracy's book, Goals. This is in Serbian, but we're going to use a lot of principles from this book because I think that this is the best book that you can actually read either about goals, and also one of the best books you can read for self-improvement. So if you want to buy it in English copy, I will leave an Amazon link down below. So for this first principle, we actually have it right here. I'm not going to read it to you, but I'm quickly going to explain it to you. Let's put the book away. Okay, so firstly, you need to understand that you have full potential to achieve everything you want in life. Obviously not those irrational decisions like becoming a unicorn or flying to Mars at 20 years old when you're 19 now. Obviously, some actually rational goals you are able to achieve. But what you need to understand is that if you want to achieve them, the full responsibility lies on you. There is nobody else that can help you and make you do the decisions that are good for you and for your success. So the first step would be to take full responsibility over your actions and stop giving that responsibility to someone else, because you are going to need to pay the price and sacrifice a lot of parts of your life if you want to achieve those goals. Now the second thing is going to be understanding what boundaries have to do with goals. If we all had the same boundaries, if we all had the same beliefs, we would all have most likely similar goals. This is what separates our goals, our boundaries, and our beliefs. This goes for everything in life, meaning that right now we don't have those goals because up to now we didn't have the same beliefs, the same information, and the same boundaries as people that actually achieved our goals. This third step is going to be the last stepping stone that we need to do before setting our goals for basically our whole entire life. This third thing is to actually challenge everything you see around you. Every single piece of information, whether it's from school, from your boss, from your parents even, you need to challenge that belief. You need to challenge that information and see if it applies to you or if it doesn't. Maybe your life situation is different, so that information that you get and that advice that you get might not apply for you. If an entrepreneur gives you a clear thing what to do and tells you the advice that you should invest in real estate, but you're broke and you don't have money to even start dropshipping, it's not going to make sense. Okay, so now that we got these three pre-phase thing down, we can actually go and write our goals. Now these will be a lot of steps, so I want you to at least take a notebook or an empty page on another tab on either your phone, You can use your notes, or on your computer you can open an empty tab in like, I don't know, Word or whatever you use, Google Docs. Now that we know this, we can set our goals. The link down below, the second link, so the first one is going to be the book, the second one is going to be this thing that I got from Hamza. There is this thing that I used, which is like a goal table. It's like a template that you can use for setting your goals that I used the first time that I was setting mine. I think it's going to be a lot easier. This is really important. So go and click the link and you will see what it is. There you can put all of your goals in. But before going into the whole thing forever till the end of your life for having the goals, we want to set 10 most important goals in your whole entire life. Why this 10? It can literally be goals from this year, for the next year, for 10 years from now, for 50 years from now. It doesn't matter. Although I would recommend the first 5 goals be either for this year or till 3 years from now on. Because if you get overly focused on the future, it's going to be really overwhelming. Now that we got these 10 things down, we want to make it a habit to do this every single day. You want to sit on your chair, open the exact same page, and literally write those 10 goals every single day. Just the same place, or kind of same deadline. You want to repeat it constantly. This is going to alert your subconscious mind that this is a really important thing for you and that these goals actually mean something. Okay, so now that we got those 10 goals down, we can go and transport them into the goal template and put them there so you can clearly see them. What I want you to do is to make another tab that says 2040, 2050, and 2060 even. Now that we know all of these years, we can make our whole life in our hand. We can get exact control where and how we want to live our life. This is why I said that this video is so important. Because right now, if you do the things that I'm telling you, you can literally grip your whole life in the palm of your hand right now. Now this is great power. That's why we needed the preface to get our mind right to accept what I'm going to tell you right now. This is life-changing and I want you to take it as that. Every single year, I want you to have 10 main goals. So go to 2050, 10 goals, 2060, 10 goals, 2040, 10 goals. This year, December of this year, 10 goals, 2025, 10 goals, and then maybe even add like a 2029 or a 2028 and give those years 10 goals. Why are we doing everything in 10? It's easier and it's a lot more important to have a widespread of goals to know where exactly you want to be. They're just giving one goal for 1 year. I'm going to give you some time so you can pause this video and go and do that and come back when I will explain what next you need to do. Okay, so now that we got all of those goals down, we want to repeat, like I said, those 10 main goals every single day, and every single morning, every single afternoon, and every single night before you go to bed. You want to look at that goal table. So 3 times a day, make it a habit. Look at them. Look at what your life has the potential to do. It can be overwhelming, but it's truly going to heal your mind when you have this exact game plan that is linked to you in the palm of your hand. I hope you now understand why this is so important. And now comes the hardest part, the action. Because I gave you the game plan, but now you just need to take action and start doing those goals. You need to start throwing darts, and maybe for the first couple of times even missing. But eventually you're going to hit the center point, just like I've done with this video. I hope you now understand how to set actual goals that you will achieve in the future. I hope you follow through all of those habits. I think this is one of the only ways that you can achieve your goals. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you got some value from it, because this is my hardest built video. I gave it my all to make it, and I gave it my all to make this video actually valuable for you. Like I always say, faith be the reason. And if you enjoyed this video, I would highly appreciate you click the subscribe button and also notification bell. Also, a like is highly appreciated. If you're interested in some of my other content, you can see my probably best video I have ever made right here. And that was pretty much it for this one. I upload every single day, so be here tomorrow, and I will see you then. Peace.